Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's really a privilege to be part of this important summit. I just took a small break because uh, the presentation what the SAW made and the pointers Mr. Gaurav Gupta and Mr. Sri Rajaram and IAS, it really resonated so much. So that the time to act now, it triggered me so much. So I thought, okay, I need to take a little bit of breather and speak my mind. So I'm not going to speak what I have prepared. So I would wanted to speak from my mind and heart. So sorry, not from my mind and from the heart. So probably I will begin with something which struck really hard. I was in July. I was in Uttarakhand for a spiritual tour. And you all know the devastation which has happened. The hotel which I stayed there is no more. And I also, meaning with a lot of deep sorrow, I also know that the gentleman who owned the hotel is also not with us anymore. That's something which shook me so much. Yeah, we all run with our own daily schedules and back-to-back meetings and things like that. But the constant question was, is it climate change? But I think the Uttarakhand people had a different take on the whole thing because they see that as a recurring phenomena. Probably they did not understand why it has caused. Another story is that probably which I would wanted to tell again is here is, meaning I actually did not want to wear this suit actually. I thought of giving this talk without that because I really wanted to talk from my mind, not from my mind and from my heart. Another interesting story, meaning which touched me so deeply in the last week. I had to hire a new driver, and I thought, okay, he was looking for a job, and he was so behind me that I will do this, sir. I will do that, sir. I can do anything and everything. I can do the mason work. I can bring vegetables, anything and everything. Okay, but I'm not a guy like that because I'm so conscious about not having anyone, letting anyone to even carry my bags when I enter into the hotel. What happened is, later I listened to his story. So this particular gentleman is a farmer basically from Davangere background and who owns close to about 4 acres of land. He had cultivated onion and the rains which came in, which is unpredicted, has damaged his entire crop. And he had no means to handle it. He was pushed to some extent, to an extent that he was willing to live in a shanty in a place near to my home. And then I told, no, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't put your younger children into such risk, and I will take care of your cost of your home, be it advance and things like that. I brought him back. And something like this which touched, because we have lost a lot of crops, be it coconut harvesting which we do, paddy cultivation, anything and everything do. It's all severely dependent on the rainfall, right? Even we are all, a lot of education is there, still there, but it has not gone to the deeper pockets of the villages to support this kind of environments. Now coming back, right? So that's a point of discussion here, the sustainability and aspects like this. We are talking a lot of, meaning something really big, what we can do, grid energy, green energy, translating into the grids into the smarter grids, and a lot of aspects, hydrogen and many things. But what fundamentally we are actually overlooking is the struggle which is faced at a very, very root level. For example, such a small example which I wanted to give, what a German collaboration has brought in. By the way, I forgot to introduce myself. So I represent the Indo-German Chamber of Commerce for Karnataka and Kerala. And it's my passion that, the climate and sustainable aspects, I drive it personally because of all these things which I see in, day out. And the thing is that, we are so ignorant about something which is very, very fundamental. Transport is important, energy is important, everything is important. We have just overlooked 4 million people who is working on landfills and others. Like landfills are emitting much more hazardous gases than what we are facing is carbon dioxide and others. I've had an opportunity to speak in another forum. I was telling 80% of methane is being generated out of this landfills, and 4 million people are employed there. What are we going to do about for them? And something which is done between Germany and others. I don't want to talk about something which is being done at a large scale. Yes, there are a lot of things that are happening, but KfW, the German Development Bank, with the Chennai Corporation, could recover close to about 100 acres of land which is used as landfills, and the cost of it is close to about 600 to 700 crore, and 40% of it is funded through the KfW Development Bank. Meaning, yes, there are a lot of big things that are happening, but yes, these small things really matters. And this is really a nice forum, and really wanted to see that if these kind of conversations can trigger some kind of action which can further help all of us to move into the direction what we would wanted to ideally achieve. And a lot of great minds are here. I think let's use this forum to create this kind of strategic thinking, and something which is very important. I liked one of the point which Shri Gaurav Gupta sir has mentioned is the green corridor. So I think this is also a lot of work at IGCC, which we are also driving as part of this green industrial clusters, which is powered by renewable energy and circular manufacturing. Maybe I will just close this note with two important messages which always resonates with me. I will end with the quote from Mahatma Gandhi. We are in October. The future depends on what you do today. And also with this German proverb, while I will not be very well versed with this German proverb in German, so let me just translate it. Many small people in small places doing many small things can change the face of the world. Let this summit be the starting point and be the place, and let our collaborations be those small powerful steps that change the face of the world for India, for Germany, and for the generations that will follow. Thank you so much.